Hi guys, today I'm bringing a 85-point checklist. I have a allied formation of Soviet BTR infantry, but let's go through the main formation first. So over here, right in front of you, you see a T672M company battalion. I have got one company battalion HQ, 3 companies of T72s in 554 format. I have got one scout platoon of 3 BMP-1s and 4 Gophers. That's what's integrated. In support, I have got one more BMP-1 company, 1 BMP-1 observer, 3 RM-70s and 3 Danas. So that's what I've got for my main formation. Let's move over now to my allied formation. So my allied formation is a BTR Koi from the Soviet side. It has got 2 medium-sized BTR formations, companies. One has a spigot and one has 2 spigots as add-ons. So that gives me a total of 9 BTRs, 10 BTRs, and 1 BTR for the HQ. This was done planning through my pocketbook more than anything else, because I didn't want to buy another box just for a single BTR. Or 2 or 3 if I need, you know, grails or gremlins. I also have 2 BRDMs and 1 set of Gophers integrated to keep them on the table if things get a bit dicey. So that's the force. In total I've got 12 platoons, and this is all part of the Road to Canconn thing. The idea is to have all the T72s go up front. I've got enough things to help spot at 4+, or the observer on 3s, and I've got 2 infantry to keep the pressure up. So he's got to decide whether he wants to hit the tanks or he wants to hit the infantry. Either way, it's gonna be bad. Should overwhelm them. I've tried to get all the discounts I can in for the checks, but there's no way I can take a second Gopher platoon with the checks and save that 1 point. And also the discount that you get on the infantry is not worth the fact that they remount on 5+. It just doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Yeah. Okay guys, so this is Anderson's list. Anderson is the local British player. So Anderson is bringing 2 mechanized companies, formations. He's got 1 formation here, which is his HQ, 2 full platoons. He's got his Milan group. These are the transports. He's got a few other transports, but we'll bring them on. Oh, those are mortars.
Yes, two gun mortar platoons.
2 gun mortar platoons. Oh, okay, so it's 2 of them each.
Yeah.
So 1 in this company, 1 in this company. And then you've got
1 for this company, the 2 scimitar, 1 for this company.
Scimitars as well.
Yes.
Scimitars are the 8010 or the 8010?
8010. Albert is one of the formation.
So 4 in 1.
Yeah.
And then 2 rapiers.
And 2 rapiers.
3
3 chieftain is for this formation.
This formation. And then he's got 2 harriers.
Yes.
At the back. So it does look like a fairly simple infantry list, standard. He brought 2 rapiers, which was lucky. We don't have any air, so he doesn't need the air support there. He is playing maneuver, and we are playing attack. So I will be attacking him on a mobile battle, or a fair fight, one or the other. Let's go ahead and roll for the mission.
Roll for mission.
6. So 6.
Maneuver.
Attack on maneuver is encounter. Okay. Alright. Let's go back. Let's take a look at encounter.
Oh, we both scatter.
Is it a fair fight?
Meeting engagement.
Oh, it's a meeting engagement. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Okay guys, so this is the table we're playing today. Looks like a normal couple of intersections. Maybe some storage over there in the center. We've got a new premium cafe building over there. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Yeah, looks pretty nice. The overhangs are not done yet. I'm trying to paint them in the France colors so that Matthew can have something to defend, which will be in character. Other than that, it does look pretty simple. I chose this this edge of the table. He put his objectives here. He put the mortar range in here, the mortar range in there, and the abbots in the center. For me, I put the Danas range in on the cafe and the RM's salvo marker over there. My objective is also equally spread out on both sides. Let's go to deployment. Okay guys, so let's go to Soviet deployment first. On my end, I put one infantry platoon here with the spigot. I've got one BTR formation platoon here. RMs at the back, Danas at the back. I took these off because my hand kept hitting them. So the Danas are over here actually. Sorry, Danas are over there actually. I took off the turrets because I was hitting them. Then I've got the Gophers, the BMP-1s, another BTR Koi, and then my one platoon of 5 T-72s. The infantry are there as well. And the 2 spigots are in the clock tower. So let's go see how the British deployed. So for the British, they also had to defend 2 objectives very far apart. So the first one's over here. He has got 2 infantry platoons and 1 Milan group not integrated, but in this area. He's got his transports as well as his FOO over here and his command transport over here for the command over there. So that's 1 formation HQ for these 2. Then he's got the chieftains, and then he's got his 2 other platoons strung out there and there. One's in the woods at the back, and then the Milan group is over there. Let's just see if I can zoom in there. Yeah, so it's right there in front, and then the ones at the back are the Milan group. So you can see 1, 2, 3, and then there's one more guy over there in front. And then behind that, in the woods, is the last infantry platoon. So he's got a fairly good breadth of defense. There's no real easy way for me to pierce through. But as you can see how my forces are deployed, it most likely looks like I'm going down the right flank. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, it's a meeting engagement, so we roll to see who goes first. And this is one of those times where you do not want to go first if you're British. So we just roll the dice and we see who gets higher, and that person goes first. Yes. Okay, roll back here. So I go first. Alright. Okay, we'll be back after turn 1. Okay guys, so turn 1, meeting engagement. Planes have to loiter, no artillery barrages, and everyone shoots as if they moved. So I moved my infantry up. I left 2 RPGs at the back for mistaken target with the spigot, and then everybody else moved up. And then they did a follow me to go another 4 inches. Over here, we moved all these BTRs forward, and we fired in. We got really lucky. We killed 1 Milan, which was really unlucky on my opponent's part. But in terms of shots, I think we only did 2 hits out of like 28, so that's a bit weird. Over here, we've got the spigots in here. They all can't fire because they're all guided. The T-72s moved left to try and hide off the side. And then the other infantry platoon moved into the forest, and we did a follow me as well. And we're now all in there. So now that's it. That's it for turn 1. I can't bombard. I can't do a lot of things. So it's now defender turn 1. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so we're now at the end of defender turn 1. He blitzed his chieftains at the back over there. Just get a range in on that. Okay, so he blitzed the chieftains. He fired all of them into the BTRs. I think he killed 3 with the chieftains. Oh, so he killed 2 with the chieftains, and then the Milans, the Gustavs, and from the infantry platoon in the front, and the Milan there, and the Milans on the side. Everything fired into his platoon. They killed 2, 4, 6. 6 of them. He bailed 2 of them, but I remounted 1 and failed to remount the other. Over here, he hit 1 with the last Milan from that platoon over there, and the woods there. He drew a clear line down here, unconcealed, hit it but failed to kill. I remounted that. So that's his turn 1, and now we're going to attacker turn 2. So we'll be back after that. It's been a remember, meeting engagement only affects the first player, not the second player. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so for attacker turn 2, I'm still hiding from his chieftains over there. I moved my T-72s to the right flank. We fired down, we hit the infantry team, he jumped it to the mortar died. Over here the BTRs moved forward, we fired into the infantry platoon. We did a couple of hits, he failed a couple of saves, but he failed on the MGs, not the 14.5 MGs, so he did not lose anybody. The spigots fired down at the infantry, also didn't do anything. But the Danas and the RMs killed 1 Milan stand. I think that's the total thing I did for this turn. There was nothing much else. Yeah, that's it. Over here, I decided to keep the spigot gone to ground and the infantry gone to ground as well. So with that, we now go to defender turn 2. Well, back after that, guys. It looks like it's slow, but then again, when someone's playing British Milan, that's generally what happens. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys, we're now done with defender turn 2. He was a bit unlucky with his unpins. He should have unpinned at least one, but he failed both. So the Milan group is still pinned, and the infantry group in front of them are still pinned. The chieftains didn't move. They fired in at the clock tower, killing the LMG as well as one spigot. The infantry back there did a bombardment here, but ranged in on the second attempt, and that made them 6s and 7s because it's a one-gun GPMG bombardment. The infantry at the back there were behind the forest. They dashed forward to try and support this flank. Over there on this side, 4 Milans flew down at the spigot, hitting twice, but I jumped it to the RPGs and they passed their saves. They also fired one more shot from the top of that oil tank over to here, and he built one more BTR. So that's pretty much all, and then now we are going to attacker turn 3. I do have reserves, so let's see if I get it. Yes, I get one in, and then scattered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. That's not really great. Okay, so yeah, we'll now go to attacker turn 3. Okay, we're done with attacker turn 3. I took in the T-72s. They came in from this end here for scattered reserves. We fired in. We killed 3 Milans on 5+. I did 4 hits, which is quite crazy. He failed his brutal saves, obviously, and he died. So 3 died, and he passed his morale. He's still pinned, though. Oh no, he's not pinning. He took 4 hits. He's not pinned. And then over here, we did a repeat bombardment. We hit like 6 teams. He passed all his saves. Danas did the same thing. The T-72 swung out from around the woods, fired at the chieftain in the open. All we managed to do was bail him, which is not great. And then over here, the BTRs moved forward, fired everything again. We didn't kill anybody. So that duel is still going on. The infantry have hung tight in the woods. And that's it. So now we're going to defender turn 3. Reserves?
Reserve?
Nope. Alright, so now it goes to your son. Okay guys, we're now at the end of defender turn 3. First thing he did was he tried to blitz his chieftains. He failed there, so he just moved them out straight out. He fired 4 shots on the T-72s. He hit twice, he killed 2. Well, predictable. Platoon at the back there dug in, and the Milan fired out. He also moved the second Milan in the building towards the windows on this side. Over there, his Milan group failed to unpin, and the infantry platoon in front managed to rally. Over on this side, oh, the infantry took over the building in back here. So they fired some Gustav shots out and all that, but didn't really work out because of slow firing. Over on that side, he fired 2 Milans downrange at the T-72s on this side. He bailed 1, and then the Milan on the top of the oil tank fired down again, double bailed the BTR. We got back in. So we're now going to attacker turn 4. I'll roll my 2 reserve dice. 2 in. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go now to attacker turn 4. Back after that. Okay, guys, we're done for attacker turn 4. The T-72s that arrived fired in over there. We didn't kill any Milans. I think we killed a mortar stand or something like that. And then over here on this side, the BTRs fired everything again. We didn't kill anybody. Pretty good infantry saves. He got hit 7 times by the RM. I don't think we took anybody out. And then the Danas did the same thing. Danas bailed the chieftain, and then the T-72s killed the chieftain. Spigots didn't do anything. Infantry stayed still. So we're now going to defender turn 4. Back after that. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's done with his defender turn 4. He moved his FV432s up forward and he fired into the infantry. He killed the RPG stand. No, AK stand. And then over here he fired Milans in at this platoon. He managed to kill 2, bail 1, so I've got to roll morale. I'll roll that now. 4+. Yep, they stay. And then over here he fired his chieftains in at the remaining T-72s who tried to fight and duel. He killed 2, bailed 1. He killed my commander. My commander jumped to the one in the woods. And he's still alive. I will not join for this roll, so that single T-72 by himself on a 4+, no, he runs. So that's 1 unit down. Okay, and I believe that is all the morale tests I need to make. I need to roll a remount test for this T-72 on a 5+. Nope, that's not. And then I need to roll my reserves on the 3+, 3 dice, 1 in. So that will be the BMPs. Okay, so I've got 3, yeah. Alright.
You passed the platoon morale, so...
Yes, I passed it and failed. Okay, so now here I got a remount. So I will remount the one from the wounded. Yep, back in. Guy in front. Nope. Guy back. This guy is still there.
So what do you want?
Okay. Alright, we now go to attacker turn 5. Okay, so we're now at the end of attacker turn 5. Is it turn 5, turn 6? Turn 6, turn 6. I rolled 3 dice. We managed to move, my BMPs came on from this side, so we shot in at the FE432s. These guys over here then fired, we moved out, fired everything, we built 4 tanks. He passed his platoon morale, so he's still around. Over here we fired all the main guns down range. We killed 2 GPMG stands. We hit at the Milans, but they jumped it. Over here this single tank moved up, fired, hit the chieftain, bailed him, and then he actually failed the save. I just rolled a 1 and I bailed, and he failed platoon morale with his HQ, so his HQ ran off with them. Over here they fired all the shots in there and we didn't do anything, but we pinned them. And then over there the HQ fired 1 shot and missed the chieftains. I also rearranged in my Danas and my RMs on this side. I think this is probably where the battle is going to be decided, because I can't push through here with the... Well, now the chieftains are gone, maybe I could. Yeah, so anyway, going now to his turn 6. Okay guys, we're now at the bottom of turn 6. He rallied... No, these platoons weren't pinned, so they fired in. He hit here like 4 times. I passed all my saves. His Milan hit my HQ, failed firepower, but I failed my save. Over here, he fired everything into this platoon. He bailed 2, killed 1 more. And then over there, his abbots came on and fired at the BMP 1s. He killed all 3 of them in 1 hit on 5s. And then that, and then I just called in my BRDM just came on reserve. That's my turn now. This platoon also, he killed 1 tank, and then the last one passed the morale but failed the remount, so they're not getting back in. My HQ also failed the remount, so he's also not getting back in. This platoon is definitely pinned. Yeah, alright, so now we go to attacker turn 7? Yeah, turn 7. This is a fair fight engagement, so no one wins until 1 guy dies, really. So alright, let's go. Thanks. Okay, so this is top of turn 7. We killed the abbots. There's 1 left bailed out, and then the platoon morale. Okay, so he runs. FE432s in front. Okay, so 2 bailed, and the rest are all dead. This guy's dead. Yes, he's dead. Over here, I fired in to this platoon, this infantry platoon in front of me. We fired 21 shots, and all the guys didn't do anything. Spigots fired over there, didn't do anything. Infantry over there, shot, killed, didn't do anything. So this side of the table, actually nothing moved. Over there is where the action's at. He's losing his transport, so now it's attacker turn, defender turn 7. Okay guys, we're now done with defender turn 7. He fired everything over here, didn't do anything. He tried to hit the T-72 HQ with the 2 Milans, but he was pretty unlucky there. 1 Milan. Oh, 1 Milan fired, missed. Over here, he tried to take out this platoon. They stayed. He killed one, bailed one. Over here, he did everything he could, but two guys are still alive, so they'll stick around and just be annoying. Over there, he managed to get 2 Milan shots off, which took out 2 of the 5 T-72Ms. And then behind this, over here, he fired into the infantry. They passed their save, so they're all good. Over here, he fired a little bit over here, and Gustav's fired at the T-72s. This platoon remained pinned, so hey, no, passed, right? All 3 passed, yeah, correct. They fired. Oh, he killed the last platoon here. This platoon died because of the last Milan. He managed to rally it. He fired 1 from Milan down, all the way down here, and hit the last tank out. Killed it. So, with that, we now go to attacker turn 8. It's getting into a pretty long game, but hopefully we get to a conclusion soon. Okay, so we're now at top of turn 8. We didn't move because we failed to unpin these guys. They failed to rally. Over here, they fired. They killed the HQ. FV432. Over here, we fired in, hit, he passed his brutal save. BMP1s fired at the Milan, didn't do anything. We also ranged in our RM, and we failed to re-range in a Dana on a 3+, with all 3 attempts. But the RMs did hit. I think we killed 1 guy. Over on this side, we fired everything in this turn. We killed 1 Gustav, which was nice, I guess. And then the Spigot fired into the Scorpions and took, Scimitars, killed 1. He passed his platoon morale. Over there on the right flank, we didn't move. We just fought him with a duel and no one died. So now we're going to attack defender turn 8. 2 dice 5+ is okay, but the counter should fail, cause 4+. Okay, so we're now done with attacker turn 8, defender turn 8. He fired in there, that didn't do anything, so we'll just ignore that. He killed 1 more BTR over here. He killed off this platoon with the Milans. Scorpions came in, wiped out whatever was left. There were Scimitars. There were 2 there. He killed 1 with a Gustav by charging forward into them. I couldn't DF because he moved in front of 2 bailed out tanks. Then after that, I counter-attacked, got lucky, killed that Gustav, and that was game for that round. So that platoon's pinned. Over on this side, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. He was pretty... he failed to rally the infantry platoon and the Milan platoon, but he fired Gustavs and missed. And yeah, I think...
I didn't fire this one.
You did. You fired here, you missed.
Oh, yeah.
And then over here, the FV432's fired in here, then Milan boys. So now we're going to attacker turn 9. Let's try and bring it to a close, hopefully, soon. Alright, back out there. Okay, so it's attacker turn 9. We moved in there, we fired in. My opponent has decided to concede because we did 15 shots, 5 hits. He failed 4 saves, and I passed 3 out of those 4. So he lost the Gustav in front, the GPMG in front, and the Milan at the back. So he decided to concede. It's a 4-3 for sure. He's killed a lot of my stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.